Welcome to the Bubba Army YouTube channel. Now here comes the news that I'm sure everybody was saying behind my back. I told you so. I told you so. It wasn't going to work. It wasn't going to work. And that's the Mask Media Milf has been canceled.
What?
She calls me up and she's like, I got called into the HR department. And somebody figured out potentially who she could be. And they did like I had a tape or a digital, no, it's a tape. They played it over a file and asked her if it was her, where she works. And she said, no, that's not me.
They said, well, get on your knees and prove it.
Yeah.
Oh.
So she calls me and says, listen, we can't be doing. I'm like, I told you we should have disguised your voice.
Yeah, you tried telling her.
But disguising her voice sounded too robot-y. But anyway, it was a pain in my ass anyway.
So we're just not going to hear the rest of her story?
Well, she says she doesn't want to tell the rest of her story because they're on to her. And like if they think that they're on to it, and so if we do another one, and she's like, yeah, I was in the Midwest, and this guy bit me over a desk, and next thing you know, I'm doing 6 o'clock. Like, all that stuff happened, but...
Now she can tell how she got out of the HR deal.
Yeah. I'll tell you how she got out of the HR. She discontinued the podcast.
Well, that's not very sexy.
Hi, this is the Mask Media Milf, and let me tell you how I got out of this one. I called Bubba up and told him no more. And my life has been better ever since. Yeah.
No.
Did she tell you the rest of her stories and everything?
When we were talking...
It's like maybe you could tell it.
Well, I could.
Yeah, Bubba, yeah.
Yeah, put you on protection.
Yeah.
Hey, Bubba, tell us when you were in Idaho.
Well, I'll tell you. I was in Idaho. I gotta be a girl, right?
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to be, but
Yeah, you could be.
Whatever you want.
It's 2021. You could be a snail.
I was in Des Moines, Iowa.
Des Moines?
Yeah, Des Moines, Iowa, and I was just a beat reporter. And so Lynn Shackelstein was the news director, and Lynn called me in his office one day and said, you know, how bad do you want to be a lead anchor on the 6 o'clock? Or do you want to be doing stories about the livestock festival this weekend? Which one? I said, I'd like to be a news anchor, Lynn Numbnuts. He said, okay, let me whip out my penis here. And so then this could get actually a little crazy.
Yeah, what'd you do?
I did everything to that penis. I did everything to that penis, and I did everything to that penis for years in order for me to keep that job.
I can't wait to hear this episode.
Yeah.
Tell us more.
So, I tell you what I even did to that penis. I even went to that penis's house and had a threesome with his wife.
Oh, wow.
And we got to be like, swingers.
Oh.
I started traveling with him.
Like Epstein?
And then at that point, he didn't even love his wife anymore. He just loved me, and we would just break him off in the broom closet right there on Channel 8. Yeah. Then this African-American cameraman came in, and I just have never been with a black man, but I tried. Oh, my God, it was the best thing I ever had. So then I told the news director, can we incorporate the African-American cameraman? He said, sure.
The Bubba Loves Fun show finds adult African-American men with adult white women. It's hot and very acceptable.
So then, as I was having sex with those three,
Yeah.
the African-American man told me that his brother was an NBA guy.
Oh, yeah?
Played for the Golden State Warriors.
Oh.
So then I started seeing him, and he'd like me I went to the games with no panties on, and then he would dribble down the court and then see me. I'd just open up my eyes on when he was getting ready to do a layup, and he'd see my pantyless pelt, if you will.
Like Sharon Stone?
What?
Like Lizzo?
Yeah, it was Sharon Stone. Was Brooke Stone. Yeah.
Brooke
So then I
Stone,
got
that's a good store.
Then I got my big-time shot with the New York network. Yippee-yo, this guy flew into town in his private jet. Just blasted me at 35,000 feet all the way back to New York.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't need her.
Yeah, you could tell the story yourself.
Yeah, tell the story myself.
Oh, this is the other side.
This is the black cameraman. Man, my name's Jimmy.
Lights, camera,
No, it's not.
Next thing you know,
That's your real name.
well, my name is short for Jerome. But anyway, I was telling you, my name's Jimmy.
Yeah,
And so
Jimmy.
I got this little blonde female cricket, big anchor, big slinging bitch. Everybody thinks she's untouchable. Next thing I know,
How the knocks.
she's my bitch. Everybody at work was scared of her because she was the big, accomplished female news.
You have a nice
anchor.
ass.
Oh, you won't believe.
What about them knocks?
Oh God! Oh God! Jesus! God! Oh God! So everybody was afraid of her, and she rolled around like she's little Miss Everything. And I said, "Listen, I'm gonna take you like a man. I'm an alpha. I'm an alpha man."
Oh, you
You're not a
said it too.
beta?
No,
Or
she
Zeta?
she rolled around alpha, but when
Okay.
two alphas collide, you know which one always wins.
Yeah.
The African American. That's who wins.
Oh, okay.
When it comes to a white bitch and an African American alpha man.
Yeah, just ask OJ.
Yeah, that's right. I was only Nicole Kidman away from killing her.
Go Kidman.
Or whatever the hell bitch's name was. Nicole Simpson, sorry. So sorry. So sorry.
She's
Hey,
a white
hey,
bitch.
I'm a cameraman. What do you think? I'm the smartest guy in the world.
Eyes wide shut.
I'll tell you this, though. So everybody was afraid of that little blonde-haired bitch rolling around here like she's all that. Everybody just, I finally had my shot with her, and I showed her who the boss was. Funny thing is, my boss is the one that set it all up. The news director, he was into that kink. Yeah. So,
Did you ever get it on camera? You were the cameraman.
let's not talk about cameras.
Oh, sorry.
Please. Please. Let's not talk about cameras.
Please, please, please.
No cameras. The news director was in the closet peeking through, but there was no cameras. I don't like to involve my job with my kink.
I get it.
Cameras, white bitches, you know how it goes,
I do.
right? Yeah, I don't even
need Brooke to tell the rest of the story.
No.
I'll
Right.
just tell it myself.
Exactly.
Little Wolver's Afterbirth, 1,000 bits.
Oh, great name, by the way.